Good day, this is JNN Weekday News. I'm Lafayne Wigan. Here now are the top stories. A probe is being undertaken by the Hanover police into the possible murder-suicide of a couple in the parish yesterday. The bodies of 32-year-old fisherman Ricardo Hilton and his wife, 27-year-old businesswoman Leonora Eldemar Hilton of Wharf Road in Orange Bay were found in the rubble of their home, which was gutted by fire. Shortly after 3 in the afternoon, residents saw fire coming from the couple's 4-room board house and called the fire department. The residents and firefighters fought the blaze without success. It's reported that the couple celebrated their first wedding anniversary on Friday. Investigators are trying to determine whether a bitter dispute between the two led to their deaths. The main union representing the island's public sector workers is trying to stall the application for a hike in the toll on Highway 2000. Trans-Jamaica Highway has approached the toll authority for an adjustment in the toll rates, but the Jamaica Civil Service Association, JCSA, has signaled that it wants the request to be put on hold. The association has concerns about the implications for government-paid workers, the majority of who live in Portmore and use the highway daily. President of the JCSA, O'Neill Grant, says this should be reconsidered given wage restraints in the public sector. The proposed increase for the Portmore leg of the highway ranges from $20 more for Class 1 vehicles to a $70 increase for Class 3. A group of local contractors who say they are owed approximately $1.5 billion for work completed for China Harbor since last year has approached Contractor General Dirk Harrison for assistance in resolving that and other issues that include their relationship with the National Works Agency, NWA. The contractors wrote to Harrison last Monday requesting an urgent meeting to discuss ways in which the Office of the Contractor General can assist in resolving their problems. They took the decision after trying since last August to collect payment for work done under the government's Jamaica Development Infrastructure Program. According to the contractors, the bulk of the monies owed are for fluctuations, which they said is another term for cost escalation. They added that under the conditions of their contracts, they are to be paid for any movement in the basic price of input material. Members of the Jamaica Teachers Association, JTA, will today begin a week of voting to choose a president for the 2015-2016 period. The elections, which will take place in most public schools, will run until Friday. 5 teachers have volunteered themselves for the post. Among them are Principals Norman Allen, Melva Humes-Johnson, and Georgia Wall Richards. The other contenders are classroom teachers Claudette James and Merlene Dawes. Earlier this month, an Education Ministry official urged the JTA to ensure it chooses a candidate who displays good character. Director of Schools Personnel in the Education Ministry, Garth Gilmore, said the future president should be one who has the qualities of a professional. The winner of this week's election will be officially known as the president-elect and will take up office next August. A Jamaican man accused of being a violent pimp who forced women into prostitution in Australia will face trial in a Miami, Florida court. Jury selection in the U.S. District Court is scheduled to begin today. 37-year-old Damien St. Patrick Baston is charged with sex trafficking by force, fraud, and coercion after being arrested in New York in January following an operation by Australian and U.S. authorities. A substantial amount of evidence detailed in U.S. court documents come from Mr. Baston's alleged pimping of 2 women from apartments on Queensland's Gold Coast. 3 of his alleged victims are expected to testify against him. After making more than $200,000 US, he allegedly took an Australian woman to Dubai and Miami to work as a prostitute. And those were the headlines for this hour. You can watch or live stream at JamaicanNewsNetwork.com. I'm Lafayne Wigan, and this is JNN News Worth Watching.